Good morning, students. I am Nagamani, JL Chemistry, Naidupeta. Today we are going to learn about dioxygen and their preparations. What is dioxygen? Dioxygen means it is O2 molecule. That means oxygen contains two atoms of oxygen, two atoms. So it is called as the dioxygen. So first of all, we can prepare dioxygen in two methods. That is, first one is the laboratory method, and second one is the industrial method. How we can prepare dioxygen in laboratory method? In laboratory method, there are two methods. First one is the heating of salts, and second one is the thermal decomposition of metal oxides. Thermal decomposition of metal oxides. So these two are the important preparations of the dioxygen. First of all, heating of salts. Which salts we can use to heating? First one is there are three types of salts: nitrates, chlorates, and then permanganates. So these three salts can be used as these three salts can be heated to give the oxygen. And next one is the thermal decomposition of metal oxides. We can discuss later. So first of all, we can use the heating of salts like chlorates and permanganates. When potassium chlorate KClO3 on heating in the presence of manganese dioxide, it is used as the catalyst. So we will get 2 KCl plus 3 O2. So it liberates oxygen on heating of potassium chlorate on heating. In the presence of manganese dioxide, it liberates oxygen. So next one is the permanganates. That is, we are usually taken as the potassium permanganate. That is KMnO4. On heating, strongly heating, it will give the K2MnO4, that is potassium manganate, and then oxygen plus MnO2. So these are the main important preparations of the laboratory methods. First method, that is heating of salts, and second one is the thermal decomposition. Thermal decomposition. That means, what is the decomposition means? A compound can be separated into two its original components. That is called as decomposition. In the presence of heat, it is called as the thermal decomposition. So for example, we take metal oxides, that is Ag2O silver oxide, HgO mercuric oxide, and then Pb3O4, that is plumbic oxide, PbO2 lead dioxide. When these metal oxides are heated, strongly heated, they will give metals 4Ag plus O2, metals plus oxygen. So next one is the HgO. 2HgO gives rise to 2Hg plus O2. Next, 2Pb3O4 plumbic oxide. On heating, it will give the 6Pb plus 4O2. And next one is lead dioxide. 2PbO2 gives rise to 2Pb plus O2. So these are the thermal decomposition reactions for the preparation of oxygen. Next one is the important one, that is industrial method. What is industrial method? How we can prepare oxygen industrially? Industrial method means oxygen can be prepared from air. That is the main important source. Air contains a large number of oxygen molecules, so it can be prepared from the air. How we can prepare oxygen from the air? Air can be cooled. First of all, it is cooled. So when it is condensed or cooled, first nitrogen and then carbon dioxide and water vapor, they will get liquefied first. They will get the liquefied first. Whereas oxygen, it is liquefied at 90 degrees Kelvin. So oxygen can be separated. So that is the main in preparations of the oxygen. And next one is the properties of oxygen. What are the main properties? What are the main physical properties of oxygen? So first one is a oxygen is a colorless, odorless gas. Colorless and odorless gas. It is dense than the it is dense than air. So it can be heavier than the air. Heavier than air, and it is soluble. The solubility will be 3.08 cubic centimeters per 100 ml. So when it is more soluble in water, that is the main source of the aquatic life. It is main source of the aquatic life. And the next one is the oxygen is a paramagnetic in nature. Oxygen molecule is paramagnetic in nature. Why it is a paramagnetic? Because it contains two unpaired electrons in pi star py and then pi star pz orbitals. So it is a paramagnetic in nature. So that is the main important features of the oxygen. And next one is the chemical properties of oxygen. Chemical properties. What are the main chemical properties? Oxygen reacts with almost all the elements present in the periodic table. Oxygen reacts almost all the elements present in the periodic table. So it will give a binary compound that is called as the oxides. Binary compounds called as oxides. For example, its general formula will be MO2 or MO. That is the general formula of the oxides. And next one, it will give two types of oxides, that is dioxides and then monoxides and peroxides. Dioxides, monoxides and then peroxides. So sometimes they will give trioxides also. So the trioxides formula is M2O3. That is the formula. So MO2, MO and M2O3, these are the general formulas of the binary compounds which are formed by the oxygen. So these are called as the oxides. And next, these oxides are formed by the almost all elements present in the periodic table. But platinum and gold, these two are called as the noble elements. These two noble elements, they cannot react with oxygen to give the oxides. So this oxygen cannot be reacted as in elementary state by this two platinum and then gold metals. So that is about the chemical properties of oxygen. Here we will discuss about the oxygen oxides. So there are three types of oxides, that is acidic oxides, basic oxides and then amphoteric oxides. Acidic oxides, basic oxides and then amphoteric oxides. And next one is the neutral oxides. So we can discuss four types of oxides. Acidic oxides, all non-metals, they will give the acidic oxides example CO2, P2O3, P2O5, and then SO2, sulfur dioxide, and sulfur trioxide. These are the non-metallic oxides. All non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. Whereas basic oxides, all metallic oxides are in basic nature, that is Na2O sodium oxide, K2O potassium oxide, magnesium oxide, calcium oxide. And next one is amphoteric oxides. What are amphoteric oxides? Amphoteric oxides are having both acidic as well as the basic nature. So these are called as amphoteric oxide because they will react with the both the acids as well as the bases to give salts. So best example is Al2O3 aluminum oxide and silicon dioxide. These two are the amphoteric oxides. And next one is the neutral oxide. Neutral oxide means it cannot show neither acidic properties nor the basic properties. So the main neutral oxides are NO, that is nitric oxide, N2O, that is nitrous oxide, and third one is the carbon monoxide, CO. These three are the important neutral oxides. So that is about the dioxide preparations, chemical properties, and then reactions. Okay, this is the most important one.